My life is so hard, I'm being mistreated, my mental health is suffering. You know what's really, really annoying? People who are constantly crying on social media about one thing or another. Is that you? You're gonna wanna watch this.
Shope, I be shope honest. Someone I know got me on the next thing.
So let's talk about this social media crybaby, shall we? But first, if you get any value from this, you know what to do. Smash the like button, caress the subscribe button, and make sweet, sweet love to the bell notification. Right off the bat, because I know some of you are probably triggered by that intro. I do believe it's important to take care of our mental health. I do believe some people legitimately struggle with their mental health that requires care and attention, right? I recognize that many people, especially today, have mental health issues, right? And it is precisely for this reason that I made this video. And here are 3 reasons why you should not go to social media with your problems, at least not all the time. Number 1, nobody actually cares, okay? It's not fun to hear, it's not a popular view, but that's just the truth of the matter. Listen, everybody's going through their own issues, right? Everybody has their own stuff, right? And because of this, ultimately, except for those people who you know personally closest to you, most people don't care enough about what you're going through to do anything substantive. Humans are inherently selfish, and that's not a popular view, but that is just the truth. So if you're going to socials hoping to get some sort of empathy or sympathy, at the end of the day, recognize this, that most people, especially on social media, are looking for something that is going to serve them. So you've got to ask yourself the question, why would somebody who doesn't know me, right, who doesn't know who I am, be interested in my issues or my problems? Some may show you support, but beyond that, there's really not much else they can do. Reason number 2, it makes you look weak. Another unpopular view, but it does. It makes you look like you're the kind of person who constantly needs this external affirmation, who needs external affirmation, and needs somebody to come pat you on the back or rub you on the belly. I don't know if that's an actual thing, and tell you everything's going to be okay. Now, I'm not saying we don't need encouragement. We all do from time to time, but if you're the kind of person who's quick to run to socials when you're having a bad day or something's not going well with you, it makes you look weak. It does, because here's the truth. A lot of the issues in your life, most of them, in fact, you are going to have to figure out on your own, right? You are going to have to learn to problem solve them, to take care of them on your own. Listen, nobody's coming to rescue you. Let that sink in. Yes, we have families and friendships and relationships, but ultimately we all live our own lives. So the sooner you learn to deal with your issues on your own, the better you will be, not just for yourself, but for those around you as well. And the third reason you need to stop crying on socials is that it not only makes you look weak, it actually does make you weaker. And I'll tell you why. Here's the thing, solving problems and getting through issues means you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? You've got to learn to sit in the discomfort of that issue. And it is in the experiencing that discomfort, sitting in it, that's going to drive you to problem solve and figure out a solution to try to get out of it. But socials has this incredible ability of distracting you momentarily, and that dopamine hit gives you the impression of actually making progress. Why? Because our brains are constantly looking for release. Our brains are always looking for an escape. Our brains are always looking for something that will make it feel good. So rather than sitting in that discomfort and doing the very difficult emotional labor to try to press through to a solution, there's an easier alternative. What's the alternative? The alternative is to go to social media, probably get distracted a little bit, and then mentally and emotionally offload. And then those little likes and comments that you get give you this dopamine hit, gives you this high that creates the impression of making progress. But inevitably what happens, the dopamine wears off and you are no further along than you were before. Why? Because you actually haven't sat down to problem solve the issue. And guess what? Dopamine is addictive, and so the cycle repeats itself. I've been guilty of it. So constantly going to socials with your problem not only makes you look weak, it actually does make you weaker, because it repeatedly serves as a distraction as opposed to you taking the time to think through the issue, to problem solve the issue IRL in real life, and then to move ahead with a solution. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not saying we don't need encouragement, we all do, but running to socials with your issues all the time is not working to your advantage. Now, there is one caveat I'll add. If going to socials is a strategy for solving the problem, namely you've actually sat through the discomfort in real life and figured that going to socials could actually provide a real world solution, then yes, by all means, go ahead. And we've seen this many times, whether it's crowdfunding campaigns or searching for a specific idea or answer or doing some research, that's fine. That's what the internet and socials are for. But these scenarios are very different because it is with an intended aim of finding a solution, a tangible solution to the problem. And this is okay and this is great. But please, do not simply run to socials as an immediate reflexive action because somebody hurts you or you just feel like venting. Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you found value in this, you know what to do. Smash the like button, caress the subscribe button, make sweet love to that bell notification. And if you want to support this channel, be sure to join the Culture Rich World mailing list where you will have access to special discounts and perks on some of the incredible pieces that we've got. Until next time, my name is Shope. Peace.
I'll admit it. Yeah, I get it. You been holding me down for a minute. I've been taking too long, I'll admit it. Yeah, I'll admit it.